research focuses on war photographers and the images, but also the objects that they created. So every single photograph is an object. It has a front and it has a back, and that's something that's very easy for us to forget in an era of digital photography. So I think it's very important to understand who took a photograph and why. And so in the context of the First World War, it's important to know the setting in which a photograph was taken. Was it taken by a soldier or a nurse as a keepsake? Was it taken by an official photographer for the news or for the archives? In the case of the soldier or the nurse, if we know that much information, then we know that maybe that photograph was actually taken illegally. In the case of the official photographer, then we know that the photograph was probably censored through the War Office. So we get a little bit of information just by knowing who took it. It's really normal and easy for us to believe what we see in photographs, and we like to take it at face value, but we probably shouldn't do that. We should ask questions. And our belief in the veracity, the trueness of photographs is exactly what British and Canadian military authorities were very afraid of in 1914. And for that reason, they actually banned all photojournalists from the Western Front. So they banned all photojournalists from the Western Front because they were afraid of the military secrets that could be leaked out through photography, or that scenes of war might affect morale at home. By March of 1915, all Canadian soldiers were actually banned from having cameras or taking photographs, and especially from sending their photographs home or to the news. So the rules were not enforced very strictly, and thousands of Canadian soldiers took photographs and they sent them home, which is great for us historians. So this is just an example of a private soldier photo album that's at Library and Archives Canada. So if we just go through these slides, these are just a few examples of that private soldier photograph album. And these are very cool, obviously, because they show us what is important to the soldier. What did he decide to immortalize on film? So we're very lucky that people like soldiers and nurses and even officers broke the rules and took photographs, so now we have some historical source material. It's really interesting because actually private soldier photographs, nobody's ever seen all of them because they're still in private collections and some of them are in museums. So this, for all the young historians in the room, this is an amazing topic that nobody's really delved into, so here's your chance.